Chapter 60:14. At this time Duncan saw another batch of goods waiting to be loaded and said to Charlie, "Mr. Wade, this batch is Seagate's goods." Seagate is also an American company. It mainly produces storage devices. There are tons of storage devices here alone. There is also Pandit, which is also an American network cable brand. It seems that this carriage is full of network cables. The area within a radius of several kilometers, the wiring alone is unimaginable. Afterward, Duncan and Charlie also scanned the goods in other carriages. Basically, they were all major brands in the security field. After scanning it, Charlie could basically conclude that Duke Mining had not yet established a strong monitoring system. However, this batch of equipment was a huge investment. Once this batch of equipment arrived and began to be used, within a few kilometers of Duke Mining, a sparrow flying by would be detected by the equipment. So Charlie said to Duncan, "Inspector Lee, let AI retrieve the transaction details between More Trade and the Filia Group to see if the equipment list can be found." Duncan said, "It should be no problem. Please wait, I will do it." For Ari, hacking into a system is not difficult. It can find all the loopholes of a website or a server in the shortest time, and then quickly find the data that the user wants. Soon, the AI system reaped the rewards. It obtained the transaction details between Filia and More Trade through a small loophole in the Filia server. The details include thousands of fixed-mounted thermal imaging and night vision devices. In addition, there are 1,000 sets of single-person handheld devices. Even their most advanced living early warning radar is on the procurement list. This should be the most powerful equipment in the civilian field at present. And they purchased 6 sets at one time. After Charlie finished reading the list, he said to Duncan, "It seems that we have arrived at the right time. Duke Mining's security system has not been built yet. Taking advantage of this opportunity, I will infiltrate through the railway tomorrow, and then find a way to break through from within them after entering." Duncan said, "Mr. Wade, the two of us have no help in the whole Casablanca. It is already very difficult for you to deal with such a large base of death soldiers alone. If there is no help, the subsequent large-scale transfer will probably be very difficult." Charlie said, "The large-scale transfer cannot be rushed. I want to go and see what the specific situation is. If I can control the situation, I can slowly think of a solution based on the actual situation." Then, Charlie said, "In fact, these days, ISU shipping has been having ships in and out of the port of Casablanca. But Duke Mining is too far away from the port. And I checked that it seems that some warships of the Moroccan military are also docked at the port, transferring thousands of people under the nose of the army. The situation is as difficult as ascending to heaven. If we really want to withdraw the people from Duke Mining, it will probably be difficult to do so by sea. And we have to find another way out." Duncan asked him, "What if you can't control the situation after you arrive at Duke Mining?" Charlie said, "It's hard to control the situation. It's nothing more than the people inside not cooperating. Logically, they have been enslaved by the warrior's den for generations, and they shouldn't not cooperate. But if someone really doesn't cooperate, then the other party is clearly standing on the opposite side of me, and I can only treat them as enemies." After that, Charlie pointed to the person in charge and said to Duncan, "Inspector Lee, ask that guy where the distribution cabinet of the freight station is. I will destroy the circuit here first. Once the circuit is destroyed, it will be impossible to work all night tonight, and the loading and unloading tasks will naturally be delayed until tomorrow morning. In this way, all the freight trains tomorrow may be affected, at least delayed for 6 or 7 hours. And then let the person in charge adjust the priority, and delay the Duke Mining batch of goods until after 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.